25 years ago, we're talking about parallels. 25 years ago, I ended up at Groote Hospital after I slit my wrist the wrong way, of course. And I tried to kill myself. And 20 years ago, you found out that you were HIV positive, and yet you had a completely different perspective. You wanted to live. I wanted to die. You wanted to live. Why did you want to live so much?
In 2001, first I got sick for the first time, and then my body started showing the signs and symptoms of HIV.
Painful or not?
And in that same year that I met that guy, 99, he died in August. So I had to pick up my bags and leave and come to Johannesburg because everyone was talking. So I couldn't stand that people talking. They knew that who I had slept with. So, but that gave me a lot of stress.
Of course.
But I was very secretive. I started working hard, working overtime.
Didn't that affect your weight as well?
It did, and I started losing. In 2001, I started losing.
Had you disclosed it to anyone?
Never.
No, you were keeping it to yourself?
Yes, but even my colleagues in 2003, they were commenting, snide comments that you look sick, you look what? But I did look sick.
How did you look sick?
I was pale.
Okay.
And
like
I was
gray.
getting thinner, and I was coughing a lot.
Okay.
And then I collapsed one day in November 2004. I collapsed whilst I was working in the salon. And then they had to take me to Edenville Hospital. Then from Edenville Hospital, I was hospitalized in Charlotte Maxege. I stayed there for 2 weeks. I was really sick. And that's when I opened up to the doctor who checked me the first day that they booked me in. I told him that I slept with someone who had HIV and AIDS, and then he died. Then the doctor took my blood. They found out that my CD4 count was 0.
What does that mean?
My CD4 count was very low. It was lower than normal.
Okay.
Because for a normal person, they say it's 1.3.
Oh, okay. So you were infected.
Yes,
okay.
I was infected.
And then those days it was like dun 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 dun.
It was terrible.
It was like the zombie apocalypse is coming. Like now we're like, calm down, you're HIV positive. Nobody cares.
Yes.
Take your pills and move on.
Yes. And I couldn't get the treatment right then because there was a waiting list of over 300 people in Johannesburg Hospital. So that was very difficult for me. The pain that I went through because the doctor told me so many things. I suffered pulmonary TB, I had cryptococcal meningitis, I had pneumonia, I had everything that is related to HIV. I had thrush that starts from here going down. I was really sick. I had sores, I had boils.
At once?
Yes. So I was bedridden.
For how long?
So that was in November. December, my family took me back home in Zimbabwe.
Because they're going to bury you now.
Yeah, because my friend said, no, she has to go home and die. But my mother, when I got there, she took me to Sangomas, she took me everywhere. But I told her the truth, just take me to the doctor and I get the ARVs. But unfortunately, my mother listened. She took me to the doctor. The doctor said, I have to start ARVs immediately. I started ARVs, but I got really sick in December.
Reaction?
Yes. And then the doctor said, no, there's something wrong. You have to go and check for TB. I checked for TB, so they started me a double therapy, TB treatment and ARVs. Then I started getting back. January, I started getting back. I recovered. I took my TB treatment for 9 months. I recovered fully. I was skinny as this. I lost from...
What was the coughing from?
TB.
Oh, TB.
Yes.
Okay.
So I recovered. I started walking like a small baby. You
started from scratch.
I was gone, Sis Kuli. I went into the grave and came back. But because God saved my life.
Were you a believer?
I'm a strong believer.
You're still a believer.
And that's the one that made me want to live. I asked God for a second chance. When I was in hospital, when everyone's saying, no, she must just go home and die. I was like, I'm not going anywhere.
What changes are you going to make with this second chance?
I said, God, I'm going to save you with my everything. And then when I got back to my 2 feet, I went back to work. I started going back to church more.
Yes.
Every day. I committed back my life to church because I was a church girl even before.
Yes. And let's talk about men now, because this whole church thing.
Yes, I know.
When else did you have sex? I mean, I haven't had sex in probably 6 months. I've got cobwebs. They have names. One's called Harry. And I stroke him. A year ago.
Yes.
And you said you were picky about who you're going to have sex with. Before you think about having sex with a guy or girl, are you lesbian or bisexual or straight?
I'm straight.
Okay, so you like big dick and you cannot lie. Right. So when you meet this man and you think that there's potential that you want to have a sexual relationship with him, do you disclose that you're HIV positive?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, wait, when do you disclose?
Ooh, that's a big one. Because before I used to disclose the moment I met a guy, I think I like him, and this thing is now like here on me. Yes, I need to release it. So the moment I did that, I realized that most of them, they rejected me. They just went away.
But I heard that you spoke to the twins as well, who were quite helpful with that, with you not defining yourself based on your status.
Yes.
Tell me how the twins helped you.
Oh my God, I was going through a lot that time. It was 2017.
And you went to Tasha's?
I phoned Thula. I said, guys, I need your help. I need a psychologist. Thula said, no, Bokang, you are going to spend a lot of money. Psychologists are going to take a lot of money. We can speak to you for free. And then they took me to Tasha's in Bryanston.
Didn't you think that it was human trafficking or something?
No, never.
And then
because I knew them from Good Stories.
Okay.
I had joined Good Stories 2 years ago, and then I trusted them.
What happened when you had lunch with the twins?
So they didn't say much. They told me, Bokang, who are you? Don't define yourself with HIV. HIV is not you. When you present yourself, bring the beautiful you. No, HIV is nothing. It's not a death sentence.
Did you believe them?
I did.
You did?
Because it really changed my life. It was a turning point for me.
That's beautiful.
And the things they told me, they said, Bokang, go back to the things that you love doing. Do things that makes you happy. Live. Go out. Do something. And I love beautiful things. I love going to the restaurants. I love going to the movies. I started going to the restaurants on my own, and I'll order and eat and be merry, and I love food.
Nice.
And I love clothes.
Yes.
I'll go shopping, I'll do everything. Then in that time, I met friends. One of them, I met them at Good Stories. She's still my friend up until today.
Let's go back to the parallel lines. You got rid of your baby. I had a baby to stay alive. I knew that I was going to try and kill myself again.
Yeah.
So I made sure that I was pregnant, and you got rid of yours. Tell me about your pains.
Yeah, that's.
Do you realize that we all have pains?
I do.
Do you realize that you are absolutely right, that you cannot hold yourself and define yourself by your HIV, that you must go to movies, you must be beautiful, you must live life.
Yeah.
And I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm not trying to kill myself anymore. I'm enjoying myself. People think, oh, you're so confident, you're Kuli Roberts. Hey, I am. Maybe I have to go through that to be who I am. Do you think you had to go through what you went through to be who you are?
It left a big hole in my heart. I used to cry a lot because I did something trying to protect me, because I was a church girl who was serving a church, who was in the leadership. I was scared of what
you're going to disappoint people,
yes,
the younger
and
ones.
wanting validation. That was wanting to please people.
And now?
No.
Imagine. Would you like to have another baby?
I would love to. I would love to get married and have a family of my own.
Well, Janet Jackson had a baby at 50. I mean, you in your 20s.
Yes.
Also, you lied. I mean, I had these people just lie all the time. Lala?
In my 20s, yes.
So, you can have a baby at 50. You can still have a baby.
And the catch is, with me on ARVs, and me still attending my sessions, Good Stories.
Yes.
I can have baby anytime.
Yes.
Without being scared that I will infect another person.
What other counseling did you get besides the twins?
Oh, I got the counseling before I got the treatment.
Okay.
I used to get the counseling. At least those days, they were effective. In 2005, they were very effective in counseling people. Unlike these days at the clinics, because I went to the government
Are
hospital.
they better? When are they better now?
No, they were better then.
They're
There
not
was
better now.
The counselings, you get them, but you don't get them like before.
Okay.
Because now there's a lot of demand. There's so
quick.
many people. So you don't have to stay
You
for
give
a
the
long
same
time.
treatment,
Yes, they
the
give.
same care,
Yes, they give the same care.
but faster.
Now it's faster.
Okay, and then
So,
maybe
but you have to get your own counseling from people. I got the most counseling from my siblings who supported me, who are my strong support system.
do they any of them
And my mama.
have HIV?
No.
None of them.
None of them.
How do they know how to support you?
They were told by people that we met, people that were
Reads.
who had families who were going through what I was going through.
It's not the end of
only
the world.
They only told them that just give your love.
On the next episode of Connecting Parallel Lines by Good Stories.
And 14 years on treatment. Tell me about the treatment. Is like 300 million pills, like this big and one this big, and then another one up your bum. How does it work?
No, now it's nicer because it's only one
One.
tablet.